Well, hello again, everybody. And of course, we're at Turner Hall, the historic Turner Hall in New Ulm, Minnesota. And coming up this summer at historic Turner Hall is their annual 4th of July celebration, which is growing in popularity and is a lot of fun. But before that is a huge day of music, live music, right, Dan Call?
That's indeed. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, Dan is a county attorney here in Brown County, and it's going to be a great day, a lot of fun, and yet it's kind of started from kind of some tragic situations.
Well, right. The purpose of it is going to be for fundraising. So of course,
And it's called, by the way, Bliss Stock.
Bliss.
Blissstock.org, is that
Yep.
your website?
www.blissstock.org. Thank you. Everything. So inevitably we'll miss a couple of things here. If people want to go there, everything that we got going on is on our website. And what's great is as we get more support and more sponsors and more donations, we update the website all the time. So we try to keep it as up to date as possible. It seems like I'm putting new things on there almost every other day.
So here's the big question everybody's sitting there waiting to hear the answer to. Who or what is Bliss?
Okay, so Bliss is Eden Petron is her name. She is my sister-in-law who married my brother Josh Hulk, and she's always had the nickname Bliss, and so most people in and around the community know her as Bliss.
They might not even know her first name, her
Right,
christened name.
right, exactly. So it's actually so common. It is one of those situations where if someone said Eden, you might, who's that? So anyway, it's Bliss, and she's worked here in the New Ulm area as a massage therapist, and just a wonderful human being. Unfortunately, last October she was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast and liver cancer. So she was 37 at the time of her diagnosis. She's just 38 now, and mother of my niece and nephew, ages 5 and 3. So it's tragic in that it's affecting such a great and a young family. So it's something like that. So we're trying to turn that into something to really look forward to, something to celebrate her, because she's just, if you know her, her spirit is just is very lively. It's earthy. And she's just a lot of fun to be around. And so we want to make an event that essentially encompasses her spirit a little bit, as best we can anyway. And so that's where the whole Bliss Stock really came to fruition.
She's what you might call good people.
Yes. She is definitely good people.
And Bliss Stock is when?
So it's going to be June 17th, which is Father's Day. So originally we kind of went back and forth on the dates, but we settled on Father's Day. We thought families are going to be together anyway. This is going to be a very family-centered event with not only music, but a lot of other things for kids and families as a whole to do.
And there's a whole lineup of live music.
There is, and
I mean, we've got Church of Cash on there.
Yes.
New Ulm native.
Yep.
We've got Annie. Well, I don't know if is she doing Blue Ringers or Annie and the Hootenannies.
She's actually going to be, so Krista Bowman is
Another New Ulm native.
Yes, she is going to be playing with my oldest brother Jay at Church of Cash. She used to fill in once in a while. This is kind of before Blue Ringers really kind of blew up, and then now everybody wants to play with her. So
yes.
So she's very sought after, and so what's great is she's able to kind of come back and reunite a little bit with Church of Cash. So they're going to be headlining.
But there's some other live music too.
Oh, there's all sorts of great live music on a lot of really good local talent, not just here in New Ulm, but also out of Mankato, Captain Gravitone, and the String Theory Orchestra, if you're familiar with them. They're just an amazing group. And Andrea Lynn here from New Ulm.
This audience, by the way, has heard of all of these names
Yeah.
because I gush over Andrea Lynn. She's just got such a great voice. But with the grand and the live music they've had Captain Gravitone and String Theory.
Yep, they were just there, and Andrea just had her CD release party.
Yes.
Andrea sang at Trevor and I's wedding. So we're big fans of her. Dick Kimmel, I'm sure everyone has heard of him. In the Minnesota Music Hall of Fame. He's going to be playing with Lori Jean, So B-Ball Fields is going to be playing. They're out of Mankato, but she has an incredible voice. I'm just trying to think. Another New Ulm native, Mike Wurzberger, if I'm not mistaken.
On the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Got the name.
Okay, so he's going to have his band, The Nameless Gift, here, and it's just been great. You know, securing some of the live music was one of the first things that we wanted to do, just because bands, you know, their calendars are set months and months in advance. And one of the really amazing things about this is we got that lineup, you know, relatively quickly. It seems like whenever I reached out to somebody, they were just really excited to be a part of this, and that was really kind of incredible to me. So just because they're sought after musicians and they have busy schedules, and you know, they've all found a way to work this into their schedules, and so I've really been happy, and I think we've been blessed because of that.
Sounds like Bliss has had an impact on a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
and,
that too.
In a good way.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, especially the people that I ran into that have known her for a while that I didn't even know that she knew. They would just say things like, "Whatever I can do, you know, whatever I can do. You know, I've known this for X amount of years, and just if there's anything you need me to do, just let me know." And yeah, so whether it's playing, whether it's donating something to the cause, or
yeah. So your website address again is blissstock.org.
Yep.
And you can go onto that website and you can register to be a volunteer to help out. You can register to be a sponsor, to donate something that maybe you're an individual, but you donate something they can auction off. And I shared with you before we taped that State Street Theater will donate 4 tickets to the upcoming musical.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Mary Poppins and Mary Will Fly. But you'll have 4 tickets from us to auction off.
We really appreciate that. All our donations.
Sure.
We really do. So,
what time does the event start?
Oh, good question. So we are going to try to get rolling at noon. That's our best laid plan. So we're advertising a 12 noon start. And it'll be, you know, out here on the outside, weather permitting.
Right. That's why we're at Turner Hall. It's going to be on the Turner Hall grounds, but it starts at 12 and goes to what, 6ish, 8ish?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. So the music will go from noon to about 5:30, and then what we're going to do at 5:30 is we're going to have the live auction piece of the event from the band stage. So that'll be the live auction. We have all sorts of wonderful experiences that are going to be auctioned off, which is really kind of cool because, you know, things of course are one thing and they have a certain value amount, but what I really like is some of the people that have been getting together and be like, hey, what if we did like a package of, you know, golf or, you know, some sort of experience where you can get some of your friends and family together,
sure.
You know, and so that's what it's really about. And so that will start at 5:30, and then after following that, we expect that to be about an hour and a half, and then Church of Cash will take us home and from there until 8.
So if Dr. Ann Vogel was here, she would be able to tell us what stage 4 means. So why don't you just, for those of us who aren't very medical, tell us a little bit what that means, stage 4.
Okay, so I'm not a
You're
doctor,
an attorney, but
but yeah, a stage 4 is typically one of the more advanced stages. It means
it's pretty far along.
It's pretty far along. It essentially means that it's affecting 2 different organs or parts of the body. So that means it's started in one place and then has essentially traveled throughout the body and created growths or lesions in another area. And so, like I said, she has it in her breast as well as her liver. So, and she's doing immunotherapy treatments in Zion, Illinois. So that's her treatment regimen in it. And that brings me to some of the things that we're going to be doing. Is really the funds and the proceeds are going to go towards her continued treatment. Whatever that might entail, whether that's chemotherapy, continued immunotherapy, things of that nature. So it'll go towards her treatment and to the family because she's not working, and so they've lost that income, and so it'll go to the family, but mostly towards her treatment costs.
Yeah, what I think most people may not be aware of, but more and more are becoming aware of it because more and more people have had a family member affected with cancer, is your health insurance may cover treatment It doesn't cover the lost salaries.
Right.
It doesn't cover the trips to Crete, Illinois. It doesn't cover the hotel stays.
Right, and even within that, the treatment, even if some is covered, some might not be. So like some chemo treatments might be if certain drugs are used, whereas some might not be. And I think most people know, given how much it costs, something like that, the healthcare costs, I mean, something not covered can eat up a lot of money very, very quickly. And so our hope is to really kind of offset that with this.
Well, good. Give us the date.
Yep.
Again, I know it's Father's Day, and that day is what?
June 17th.
June 17th.
2018. Yeah. Again, noon is our start. We will have a silent auction inside. There will be also some crafts and some stuff for kids and families to do. Did you want me to go into that a little bit, or?
Oh, yeah. I did. I went and looked at the website, and I'm glad you brought that up. There are things to do for the kids. It's kind of a family-friendly, all ages kind of thing.
Oh, very much so. It's and it's not just the music, or it's not just the auction. I mean, of course, we want that to be, the fundraising piece is definitely the primary focus. But there's going to be a bounce house for kids. We hope to do horse and carriage rides for families. There's going to be it's sort of a rock painting project. It's called Project Kindness. It's kind of it's a newer thing, and you're seeing it more and more. It's essentially what it is that we'll have some rocks and some paint set up, and where people can come and either write just some sort of positive words or a phrase or something just inspirational or positive, and they can either keep that, they can give it to Bliss, they can put it in random places. So you just be walking in Flanders someday, and all of a sudden you see a rock that's painted and it has some sort of uplifting quote. It's just and again, getting back to that spirit of Bliss, and that's just something I think that encompasses her spirit, just being friendly and always upbeat and always positive.
Well, Dan Kalk, it sounds like a great day under disappointing or sad circumstances, but it sounds like you guys are going to make the most of it. You're going to have a lot of fun, and you're going to make it something special for Bliss and everybody who attends to remember. And I'm getting the feeling you don't care if somebody knows Bliss or doesn't know him. Come on, enjoy the live music, help us support somebody whom maybe you haven't met, but is a wonderful, wonderful person.
That's exactly it. And I know there's that phrase, be nice to people, because we all have we're all going through something difficult. And I want everyone to know that, it's not necessarily that one person's difficulties are more than another. It's just, this is a way for the community to get together to see some live music that's going to run pretty much all day. There's all sorts of different ways to get involved, whether it's the auctions, but you don't have to do that. If you want to just hang out and watch the bands rather, and just have the kids come out and play. Hopefully, we're hoping for a very good day, but there's just all sorts of things to do.
Last thing. Noonday on a Sunday. I might get a little hungry. So is there going to be opportunities for me to get some food?
Yes, there is. Thank you. We will be doing a broad bar through Turner Hall. So,
broad bar.
Yep. So there'll be.
I love that idea.
So I mean, I think we've waited a long time for spring, and we thought that what a great way to kind of maybe usher that in a little bit more is brats and that summer. So there'll be and I believe German potato salad and sauerkraut. So it'll be parked. And I forget to mention $10 admission to the outdoor to the music. If you want, exactly, offset some of the costs of
just putting something like this on.
Exactly. And and Turner's been just so fantastic about just being really, really open and willing to accommodate us, and so, but of course, we got to purchase the food and the drinks, and so we'll be doing that, and so that'll help go towards offsetting some of those costs. And so we just ask, we'll probably just have a couple of tables set up, and if people want to come there and get their wristbands after they pay, and then inside the silent auction is there's no fee for that. They can just go in. So that's another thing. If somebody who doesn't want to do the music but wants to see what's at the silent auction,
They want to buy those 4 Mary Poppins
exactly,
tickets.
exactly. So they want to come in. If they want to get their hands on those tickets, they can just come in and then peruse the tables for the silent auction things and make bids, and yeah, hopefully win.
All right, very good. Looking forward to it. Sunday, June 17th, noon, Turner Hall. Be there at some point from noon to 8. Just be there.
Yep.
And help a great cause for a wonderful person. And by the way, coincidentally, you get some great live music, some very delicious food, very good beer.
In fact, yeah,
You want some?
Exactly. Yeah, if you like that sort of thing. But yeah, and you're doing it for a good cause, and it's Father's Day. Chances are you're going to be with your family anyway. And whose father doesn't like Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That alone. So
Very good. Dan Koch, blissstock.org. Check it out. We'll see you Father's Day in the afternoon at Turner Hall.